rather than a word. So it's a feeling of accomplishment because there's a lot that I've achieved over the years, different experiences, met new people. It's been quite fantastic actually. Well, the goal was everything really. I mean, like to gain exposure, to meet new people, go out to the country and live by yourself somewhere where you don't know anyone. Um, I have achieved those aspects of the goal as it was at that point, but then goals keep changing, and then years go by, things change, you grow, so the goals also get modified accordingly. So it's quite a like dynamic process, as in like it's continuous, so can't really say that I've achieved something because there'll always be something new to achieve. And I don't mean this in like a competitive way or in a stressful way. It's just in a good way where you look forward to things that you'd like to do or where you'd like to be. um, it's not anything concrete. It does have like an element of spontaneity to it, but also structured in a way. So yeah, I mean, things keep changing as you go along. So I'm still on my way to achieving most of those goals. Short answer, yes. I am where I would like to be with my friends, with my job, where I'm living at the moment. Yes, but there's always like new things to look forward to, and when you reach a certain level, then naturally you want to go ahead. Which is healthy as long as like you're not pushing too hard. So in some aspects, yes, definitely I am where I would like to be, but in other aspects, I do need to learn how to cut down on stuff because I would like to reduce my stress a little bit. But then I think everyone wants to do that. So yeah, and it's just that's just because I've taken on too many things at the same time. So I do need to kind of work towards keeping a balance because it's just not healthy in the long run otherwise. And definitely, yeah, like doing more extracurricular, finding the time to go out more. So just making sure that your schedule is super tight so that you get like a few days in the week to kind of just absolutely relax. I just like to go out, sit in the park or go to the beach, and I haven't done that in a really long while. So yeah, in terms of kind of balance in that way, that's I'm not where I would like to be. But in terms of other things, I'm doing what I love with people that I really like. So um, yeah, in that sense, I'm happy with where I've reached up till now. But definitely, there's always you're always looking ahead. So yeah. Yes, I would say the crisis involved a very strange house situation. Long story short, I had to kind of leave, or I was asked to leave in the middle of the night. And that was during the last 2 weeks of my final semester in my Masters of Design. So it was a very stressful and trying situation. But I met these amazing friends through that process. I went to stay with them for a little while, and I wouldn't trade that for anything because I got to know those new people who are like just amazing. So out of everything, something good just does generally come out, like usually if you're lucky. um, but yeah, that would probably be the most difficult. COVID was difficult for a little bit because like I had my ass cut, so kind of didn't really know where money was coming from and had to kind of like move things around a little bit. But I think that was hard for everyone, especially for international students and people on temporary visas. Yeah, it was a bit worrying for a while, but again, luckily, I was able to kind of get back to work and stuff like that. So yeah, I was okay. I definitely did feel supported because I mean my family is always there, like on call. They're literally just a few seconds away, so I'm very lucky to be able to kind of just talk to them, chill whenever I can. And also here, whenever I was going through the whole like house crisis situation, um, my friends were a big support. So I didn't really feel like like I was in a corner or anything, just because they were there. So the minute I was there, I mean everything was fine, and I was able to do my assignment like pretty well, and it was I mean they were the support. So I was lucky to have that. But yeah, I mean otherwise it's never been like I'm lucky enough to have not um been in a situation where like I've felt that I don't have anyone here, um because yeah, I mean I can count on myself, I know that. And also yeah, it's just like friends and family, they're always there, and they offer a lot of support. Well, I'm still deciding really. Nothing's been decided yet. Um, I don't quite know. There's a lot of pros and cons, mostly pros. But then the biggest con is that your family is overseas. But being here, it's two things probably for me. That really stand out. So one is just the ability to be outdoors and with nature, be able to go for walks that are just half an hour away, go to the beach, which is half an hour away as well. So yeah, just that connection has become really important for me, and it's not something that I want to lose. Another thing would be that I've discovered Lira. So it's the aerial hoop, and with that, discovered sling and pole as well. So it's a lot of fun. I love Lira with like all my heart, probably. Um, and that's something that I just can't give up. I would hate to do that. Um, it's something that like completely kills my stress. It's something that it's just something that I probably would not have discovered if I had been in Delhi, and discovered and been able to do it as well for such a long time, and like have the potential to kind of like go forward from there, and things like that. So those are two really big reasons for me, and of course finding work where you fit in, and doing what you like. So of course you can find that in different places as well, but I'm lucky enough to have got that here, and yeah, so that's quite a few positive reasons really.